Hey guys, Cat Fritz here, and welcome to Geoguessr. This is the first time I've played this on my channel, and I may be doing more. So, purpose of Geoguessr is that I'm put in some place somewhere, I don't know exactly where, but I'm supposed to find out. So, usually it'll just place me anywhere in the world, but just for now I'm doing only United States. So, I'm just somewhere in the US, it's somewhere. Keep saying that a lot. But so the trick of Geoguessr is, once you actually figure out where you are, is try to as accurately as you can place it wherever you can, and it'll give you an amount of points, usually up to about 5,000 if you get it on the dot, which is like getting at least less than a mile away from where it actually is. So usually you just have to find clues as to where it is. Like this bus may say something if it's not blurred out, because it's just regular street view, and it does not want me to actually look at it. It's just a school bus and there's other words there. It's not gonna let me look at them. So Santo, that could be helpful. Santa sounds something more Hispanic. Does that mean we're closer in the south? Who knows? Okay, so as we can see here, there's a school speed limit, which means if we go to the school, that may give us some help as to where we actually are. So, and there's the help that I needed, because as you can see right there, next to the American flag is a Texas flag. So we know we're in the state of Texas. Okay, so we found town, and let's see, those are, I found one of those signs before, and it, what those signs are, yeah, farm road, so it's not like I'm gonna find this on a map. That's like going into, I don't know where, like these, and finding something. So that's not gonna help me. Just gonna sort of look around here. I don't know what that sign says, and it just got a different day. So something that I thought of as more of viewer involvement is that in this game you can actually do challenges, which is where it's pretty much like a set thing that you can do with other people. So what I'm gonna do is set my next game that I do with this to challenge, and then see if you guys watching at home could do it yourself, and see if you can beat my score, and I'll give you something. I don't know what, probably just gratitude or something. I could have possibly done it for this one, but I realized that the possibility of just cheating, of you watching this video and then going onto it and then just placing it wherever. And also I now have actual clues while looking for things. So that says I-20, and the best part is we can go onto I-20 and actually find more closer things as to where we are in I-20. So 20 is right, where is 20? 20 is here. So where is Palo Pinto and all that stuff? So I think that's because this is off of the actual road. So if we were to get back onto it, we'd probably be able to find it. It's the Santa thing I was looking at a while ago. So if I'm able to somehow get onto 20, that's excuse me, at some point right now, we should be able to find a road sign that's actually helpful. Okay, so I'd got onto the road and then realized that there's actually an easier way of doing it. So if I went back onto where I just was, I'm able to find out that it says Fort Worth that way and then Abilene that way. So if I'm able to find both of those, which I am, and Fort Worth and Abilene are right there, I should be able to find it just from that. So I'm able to find any towns that I had mentioned before that's somewhere around here, then I will be able to find the town that I was looking at. I did a tiny bit of looking and actually found Santo, which is right between Fort Worth and Abilene. Or not really near Abilene, but closer to Fort Worth. So that's a good sign. So I could actually get extremely close if I wanted to. So if I were to go back to the starting point, if we're able to somehow figure out which road this is, which I don't think it says, fortunately. If we look around just a bit more, we may be able to find out if I'm actually on the 4 or the 2201. And I could actually get like a very good score. Okay, so I kept checking for the road, but I didn't find any roads going off of it, really. There's a big stretch on 4 where nothing's really there. So I'm willing to bet I'm somewhere around here. And I'm going to make my guess, see if that's correct. And nope, I actually was on the 2201. Which, now that I look at it, yeah, there's a high school that I passed before, and how it goes into here and then over here to where, I guess that was a Texaco, but now it's Conoco. But yeah, so that's round 1, and I'll be back with round 2. Okay, back with the next round. This place seems to be a bit more suburban than the last place. Funny enough, it still looks like it could be Texas. But as this road sign says, it is not. So the M means, I don't know what exactly it could mean. I'm willing to bet it means Michigan, but there's no way of really knowing. There's an M in it, so it's somewhere that starts with M. Okay, billboards. Those are going to be helpful. They may lead me to something. I can't tell exactly. Just look for a state name, pretty much. It's like my only good chance of finding something. Look here. Pioneer. Auto insurance. Does seem like sort of Midwestern things to be out there. I mean, more like Midwestern billboards things. So I'm willing to bet somewhere in over here. Actually, I think it might be Minnesota. Actually, let's see, more Minnesota than Michigan. So I'm willing to bet it's somewhere in the state of Minnesota. I just found a sign that I think may be helpful here. I think this is a sign saying how many miles away things are. That's not. Nope, it's like Fairgrove and Akron. Those are town names, so if I'm able to find either of those at some point in here, I will be very well off. I don't know exactly where these would be, but because I don't know Minnesota very well, I'm still not able to find them, so I think I may just keep on going, because I may be able to find some other helpful signs that would lead me to whatever else is here. Signs are the same road, so I think those may just be like extremely small towns or something, because I wasn't able to find them. I'm willing to bet this is more southern Minnesota. I don't know, I just feel like northern part would just be a lot more like wooden area and not less farmland like there is now. I've been to Minnesota before once, so I kinda know what the place is like. Am I getting overtaken by a truck here? I think I might be. Yeah, I am. Picture ready mix. Doesn't sound familiar. Oh wait. It's a picture of Michigan. I'm not in Minnesota, I'm in Michigan. Okay, so I was wrong about where I actually was. So, in Michigan, actually a good thing I could probably check is if I go up, I guess the truck is passing me, so I can go back. Also a lot of wheels on the truck. That's a lot. Okay, Bad Axe, Michigan. Oh, I think I've heard of that. I think that's like northern Michigan. I don't know exactly where though. Also a good thing, although I'm pretty sure it's just gonna say Bad Axe still. Is that if I go back here a bit, if I look at the name, Roof, Michigan, because I always know that tractor trailers, if they usually put the name of where they're from on the side of the truck. So Roof and Bad Axe, it's two places that are probably next to each other, or close to each other. I don't know exactly where they would be though. Oh, I just found Bad Axe. There it is over on. I don't know where this is exactly. I don't know where Roof, Michigan is either. I need to keep in mind those like Akron and Fair, whatever it was, because those are probably closest to where I actually am. Oh, yep, just found it. Okay, so Akron's over there, Fairgrove's right there, Roof is right there. Okay, so I've got to be on this road. So I don't know if there's like a Unionville nearby, or if I pass through it, but I'm pretty sure I'm on the State Road 24 right here. So it's probably where I saw the sign for. That would explain it. Either way, I'm probably just gonna put it down close to here, like right about there, I'd say, and make guess. I was... Oh, what? Oh, I guess that does make sense. So if I'm coming from that way, then I'd be able to see it from that. Okay, so it wasn't very close, but I see how it can be done. So if her go over that road, so it was going to Fairgrove and then up to Akron, so it could still work. Okay, so that somewhat makes sense. Play next round. Okay, so there's a Sonic, that doesn't really help. An old motel. Seems to be like a small town somewhere in the US, I don't know exactly where. On the parts store. Okay, here comes like center of town, some murals of things. Tell me where this place is. Secret Life, if I can't read that. I don't know where this is though. Some of these signs may help. Missouri and 60. So where's I-60? Somewhere in here. There it is. Okay, so there and 137. If I'm able to find State Road 137, I would be pretty good. And that was pretty lucky to actually just randomly find it. Some Willow Springs. You know, I can get some really good points here if I'm able to figure out what else is here. So it's coming onto it. Or no, it's still 135 and 60. Either way, I know the town we're in now, so that's very good. So if I go back to where I began, I should be able to find out by what's here, at least what's next to it. So I believe, when I'll be on Harris Street, it's possible, I don't know if I'm on 60 or Harris Street exactly, because it did mention going on to it. But is it actually on there? So there's the road sign right here. Main Street. There's Main Street. Okay, there's Main Street is right here. That's part of 60. Okay, so that would explain it. So I'm either on this side of town or on that side of town. Oh wait, I just zoomed in and yeah, so the Sonic's right there. And if I zoomed in, then yeah, the Sonic is right there. So I have to find out where exactly I am between that. So Willow Springs are auto sales. How close am I to that? Unless that's this. It could be this. Also, I could have just looked at that sign saying 60 and 63 because those are the intercepting interstate. Okay, so there should be a Town and Country supermarket. How close am I to that? It should be on this side somewhere. Sonic's that way, then I'm on this side. So yeah, Sonic's right there. If I continue this way, actually I should just see that there's a cemetery like right. Should be a cemetery right there. Should be. That's the church, and it should be the building setup. Should be exactly like that. I can't tell. Yeah, the auto sales is right there. Auto sales, building Sonic. Building Sonic. Willow Springs auto sales. Okay. So. Actually, no. If you see the building setup, that kind of resembles that shape. That building kind of resembles that building and that building right next to it. So I believe if I am right here, should be a road right there. Yes. So I should be directly in front of it. I guess 4 yards. Yeah, I was right. And that's a good 5,000 point round. So go on to the next one. So let's see. There's a Hummer. There seems to be more signs down here, unless it's just fence. Nope, it's fence. Okay, I'm gonna go back the way I came. Or the other way, I should say. It does seem to be a lot more rural than last place. Okay, so here's some signs that may be helping me. New London city limits. So, there's a sign, welcome to New London, incorporated sometime. I don't know exactly when, but I should be heading into a city, so that's going to be helpful. That's a lot of, what is that, paper? Okay. I don't know where New London is. I feel like Virginia for some reason, but I don't know if that's exactly correct. Hopefully should be more town up ahead, and I believe I'm getting to it. At least more railroad. This could be center of town. I don't know exactly, but maybe. What is that? North Stanley High School. Okay, I don't know where exactly that would be, but I can't see the state flag. It looks like Texas actually, but I can't tell. I think on this side of it, I was actually able to see it. Is that blurred? Really? You have to blur that? Okay, so Remax, Stanley.com. Why is there a Remax thing saying We Know Stanley? Just they bought that domain. That's weird. Okay, so urgent care, where? Urgent care, but I can't read where exactly that is. Okay, Honda straight ahead, Highway 52. So Highway 52 would be, I mean, like, so yeah, it'd be a highway, so that's, okay, so we gotta look for 52. Actually, it's better off if I just find more clues, because I don't know where 52 would be, and I'm still unsure of the states. Better off just trying to find the state before I find Highway 52. It's the same auto owner's insurance from the last game that I did, or 2 games ago. Rounds, I should say. Sign. City. Why is speed limit? There's more in New London. That's. I still don't know where New London is, so that's not helpful. Let's see. Stanley, W. I still don't know where this is. I'm still not getting much to help me. I don't know where Stanley is. It's probably sounds decently big, but I don't know where it is. I can't tell where that dealer is either. State, North Carolina Public Schools. That's where it is. So I finally get an answer as to what state I'm in. And so we gotta look for 52 in here. Unless it's State Road. In the case that it is not, still look for 52. And I just found 52, so I'm good there. So now I need to figure out where 52 goes exactly. So it kind of goes down here. I did all find a new up and I was just about to say I don't know if I'll find New London, and I just find it. So now I gotta figure out going back here. So I'm not on 52, but I'm on a road near 52, or at least coming from 52. So I need to figure out what road that is, because it could be either 8 or 740 or even just 1440. It could be any of them. So if I go down the other way that I originally said I wasn't going to go down, I may be able to find some clues. Well, I just looked for a bit and found nothing, so I'm gonna have to go back the other way, see if I can find another road sign. And if this is a road sign, I'm gonna just shake my head. Okay, and it is. So, it says Austin Road. So, actually they have road signs on top of it. Okay, so that's 1214. So where's 1214? Okay, so weirdly I don't see a 1638 anywhere. Oh wait, no, North Stanley High School. Okay, so that's where I just was. There's Austin Road. And then 1423. I guess it's not. I guess it just means unnamed road. So there's a Pickler Road somewhere on here. And if I'm able to find it, I'll be good. Okay, so there's Pickler Road, and that's good. Okay, so Pickler Road's there. So that means that if I go to my starting position, which is right there from Pickler Road, just down the road, it means I should be right there. And I don't believe there's anything. Actually, no, this way, because wherever the road. Okay, yeah, it's right there. I'd have to believe so. I'm in between these two, about right there. If I make my guess, yep, 5,021 meters away, and you're pretty much right there. So, next round, final round of the day, and we'll see where this is. Vineyards, Hog Haven. That's weird. Okay, so some sort of hog. Okay, so the Binner's Belgian Hog Haven. That's kind of weird, but that's something you usually see. But we're out in the middle of nowhere apparently, so let's see where else we can find out here. Building looks really old, but kind of cool at the same time. Let's see, anything else? Baptist Church, from the looks of it. Onto main road. This looks to be a town, so that's good. And commandments. Let's see, whatever else is here. Let's see, County C, County DK. I don't know what those mean or why they're not numbered, but okay. I don't know what else exactly it says. Robert K. Kearney County Park. It's a boat launch, so I'm guessing I'm either near a river or a lake. So that could be helpful when I actually figure out where I am. Town of Brussels. That explains the Belgian pig haven. But I don't know where else this would be exactly. Somewhere with a lot of like Belgian immigrants, I'd have to guess just from that. I can't read the name on that trucking thing. It looks like Tennessee, but I had no way of knowing for sure. It's too small. Okay, so if I head this way, I may be able to find things. It looks like maybe gas station, but I don't think there's anything else out here. I just have to keep going down the road a bit more, even though I don't really want to. Not finding anything else. And I'm looking at a very good round if I'm able to get this correct. And I think I may have hit a dead end here, because once I get over here, it just went old on me. And there's, yeah, so it pulls off over here, but this is like an even smaller road, and I don't think it goes anywhere. So it doesn't look like I'm gonna get much out of this guess. I may just have to do random, because there's pretty much nothing out here that gives me any good sign of where exactly I am. Just out in the middle of nowhere, as rural as you can get. Wait, this may be it. This could be it. Brussels, Wisconsin. I just about gave up, and I was able to find out what state I was in. I'm actually gonna find Brussels, Wisconsin somewhere. Probably not, but that's a good get. Good that I actually found it though. So I doubt I was gonna be able to after a bit. So I don't know where at all where Brussels, Wisconsin would be, because I don't know Wisconsin at all, but I'm somewhere out in middle of nowhere pretty much. I'm glad I found that one truck just in the middle of town that was able to tell me to stay, because I was not going to find it. And I'm only going to be able to find Brussels by hope, pretty much. And I doubt I'll get that. Yeah, I think I'm probably just going to make like a random guess like around here, because there's no like, big roads or anything. I didn't see any big roads. So I think I'm just going to make my guess there and be happy with myself. And it wasn't very close. It was up somewhat near Green Bay, actually. And oh well. So that kind of took away from me having a really good score, but having 23,524 as a final thing is pretty good. Pretty sure none of you would get that. So that should end my video. Thanks everybody for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and goodbye.